First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Three and two to the Yankees center fielder.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fouled off. Left side. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground out victim to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
At the plate, number 25, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Strike one to start the at-bat. Just getting started at the Rogers Center.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Estrada, playing here in his age 34 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And 2-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first two innings where he's going to be.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Number 25 is the second out of the opening frame. In there for strike one, 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball two. Here now the 2-2. Hold the string on him. Strike three swinging. Martin gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Standing in, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, coming feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Ellsbury is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go big.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Popped him up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Kendrys Morales as it's grounded sharply to first, and a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And it's fouled away. Smoke on second. Morales on at first with 2 down. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Sabathia pauses. Here's the 0-2. Very weakly on the ground.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Here's Randall Grichuk. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Now the 3-2 from Sabathia. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Second inning coming up from Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing. Here's big Aaron Judge. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, 7 hits in 14 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One 0 count. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. No one out with a runner at second. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Nope.
Ball
That's
2.
I got to count 2-2.
The 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
1 out and a runner on second base. He'll try again. 1-2. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's Adam Lind. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's just 1 for 6. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Lind playing here in his age 34 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick. Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. Next to bat for Toronto, Russell Martin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the first pitch from CC. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout as out number 1. Into the box now to Oscar Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Popped him up. Number 25 over to his right. 2 gone.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sabathia's ready. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Here's a high pop-up. Number 25 is under it, and that retires the side. Nice job. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. In now is the Yankees DH, Neil Walker. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. A little bouncer. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Out in ninth, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to 3rd. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
How about the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Drury leads off first with 1 away. Another 0-2 coming. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Now batter.
Ready for another chance. Number 25. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Aaron Judge, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Looking to minimize the damage here. Missed with a breaking ball. One and one. Here it comes. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he lays off again. Ball 3. Ready on 3 and 1. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Devin Travis. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The 3-2 pitch. Drilled down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury on the move. He's got it one away.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Stepping in for the Jays, Josh Donaldson 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Hendrys Morales, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch, a knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Blue Jays held in check as they're unable to add. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A bouncer to the left side, and that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Gregorius is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Here's Adam Lind, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's 0-1 to Adam Lind. Up around the face. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Richard looks up. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Three runs already home here. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Richard racing back. Gone. You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, it's obvious these guys are feeling it in a big way here. 3 home runs in a row happens about maybe once a year or so. But it has happened, and we are here to witness it. Amazing.
Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits to this point. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. Pilar is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Number 25.
Digging in and looking for more, number 25. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Hit toward the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The next 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. One and two to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
1-0 the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the digging in to try it again. Troy Tulowitzki. He reached on a single in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike. The count to 2 low now. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Not every day that we see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Russell Martin now, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Teoscar Hernandez waits on deck. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Three and 1 now to Martin. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Here's Sabathia on 1 and 2. And it's fouled away.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Ellsbury calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kevin Pillar. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. Two and 1 the count to Pillar. Richard at second. Martin at first. 2 out in the inning. Two and 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit down the line at first. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Popped him up. Martin is in his tracks now. One pitch, one away. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And going back to that,
the first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Richard ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, first baseman, Adam Lind.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Adam Lind, past history with Joe Biagini. He's 1 for 5.
and that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Donaldson in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 now to Lind. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is ready for another shot now. Devin Travis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
A strike, and it's 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Travis on at first, nobody out. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Another 2-2 offering. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks like that'll be the end of the afternoon for CC Sabathia. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Adam Warren is out from the bullpen now, as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Adam Warren. Now batting.
Here's Justin Smoke now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Head-to-head with Adam Warren, he's only 1 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Here's Kendrys Morales. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. His way to second is Tulowitzki. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the death like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Through 5 innings, it's now 7-4. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Neil Walker. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Popped him up, but this will land untouched.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Still even at 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball just a bit up.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. Ready with another 2-2. Hit in the air out to right. Grichuk has it in his sights, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Past history with Joe Biagini. He's 3 for 9. Here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Here's a high pop-up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They hold a 7-4 lead. Russell Martin now. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Russell Martin.
First offering on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Ellsbury comes on now, and he has it one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Oscar Hernandez.
Digging in once again, Oscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. One out, nobody on.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's just 1 for 6. Ball one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two out, nobody on. There's a changeup over the outside corner. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Devin Travis would be next. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2. Ryan Tepera will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Ready once again, number 25. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Nope. 3-0. Good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Gary Sanchez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch, and that misses, ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. Aaron Judge is on deck. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
None out, runners at first and second. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Fly ball out to right field. Grichuk is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Digging in to try it again, Adam Lind. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
1 and 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. His second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting.
Here's Neil Walker. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is taken below the zone for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Ready with the 2-2. Fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 0 for 4.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-1 is laid off of down and in.
I got 2-1 the count.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
How
frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Ready for another chance, Josh Donaldson.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Taken high and deep to right. Judge going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Striding in once again, Justin Smoke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Here's a strike. Travis, base runner at first with 1 out.
Ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back, designated hitter, Henry Morales.
Digging in the switch hitter, Hendrys Morales. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And that one just missed outside. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. The short hit hard. Taken in by Gregorius. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll start us off in the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike there, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. The 1-2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. There's one. On to Smoke. Gets a double play.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And that misses inside 1-0. One and one the count. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Here's the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Next to bat for Toronto, Troy Tulowitzki, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high. Takes a high fastball for a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. First home run of the campaign for him, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Russell Martin. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Green, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Kevin Pillar will be next. Martin, the runner at second with one away. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kevin Pillar. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in right for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Devin Travis. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danny Barnes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 misses off the plate.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off of for ball number 3. Shot on the ground is short. To his left, Tulowitzki. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Tulowitzki has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, shortstop, Gregorius.
Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. And now pitch on the way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Adam Lind will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. And a high strike there, 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. And he drops it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that misses, 1-1. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. Stanton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Here's Justin Smoke now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Way in front of that fastball. 1 out, nobody on. That misses, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here's Kendrys Morales. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Two out, nobody on. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a two-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knee.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big fourth inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
13-5 at the end of all the action. New York took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Adam Warren claims the win out of the pen, his first. Marco Estrada allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.